Salutations du Suède. So, some of you readers have asked such creative questions on my writing, and I wanted to answer a few of them. So, here's the first one. Let me see if I can find it. What inspired you to write your novel? That's easy. Before my 2 boys were born, I never even thought of writing anything. And with this particular novel, Là où nous avons existé, they were the ones who came up with the plot, actually. I wanted to cut their hair, and they just couldn't sit still. They kept on moving around. They wanted to run away. So in the end, I said, but to make them sit, I said, if you were to write a very, very, very exciting book, what would you write about? What would be the most terrifying, scary thing to write about? And they said, going through a dark forest, so I put that in. Strange men banging on the door, so I put that in. Being locked up in a cupboard, so I put that in. And then to make not to make them cry, I also said, and what about joy? What would be the most joyful thing? And then they said, going fishing with Grandpa. So I put that in. And they said, being together and knowing that you're brave and knowing that someone will take care of you. So I put that in. So, question number 2. Your novels are structured across multiple timelines. How do you intertwine different eras? Well, to be honest, I don't even think about it that way. I just simply think that if I were this person, how would I feel? And then when I've written for quite some time, then I try to put myself in some other person's shoes. And I think, okay, and if I were this person, then how would I feel and how would I act? So I try to become the people I write about, the good ones and the bad ones. And then let's see. Both of your novels are historical. How do you conduct your research? Here I have my cheating notebook, so I can actually tell you exactly what I do. What I do is I sit down, I just write, I don't care about research. And then every now and then I get stuck with something that I don't know. And then I just make a note to myself to look it up later. So here, for instance, from Là où nous avons existé, I've written breakfast, what eat in 1952. Timetable, train, 1934. Tractor, 1916. Funeral, 1936. So that's what I do. And then when I have the little moments, maybe just 10 minutes, I just cross one of those out. I look up how to get hold of a tractor in 1916. So, one last question, let me see. In your novels, characters carry heavy silences. Do you think that some truths should remain hidden to protect those we love? Mostly no. Mostly I don't think secrets are good. Mostly I think the truth will make things easier in the long run. Even if it's hard in the beginning, lying just leads to more lying. And one lie will demand of you to tell another lie and another lie and another lie. But then again, sometimes I think it's important to ask yourself, why do you want to tell this truth? Is it for somebody else's sake? Will it help someone? Or is it only for your own sake? How would you say that in French? Est-ce que dire la vérité aidera quelqu'un d'autre que moi, moi-même et moi? And I think if the answer is only I want to know this truth, no one else will be happy, it will only bring misery, then maybe it's easier to just leave it and move on and live. Oh well. thank you so much for the questions, and thank you for reading my novel.